So guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video guys, we're going to be looking at two brand new Britain's tractors. So there's a Valtra and then there's also John Deere tractor. First of all, we'll do the Valtra. It's a TZ54. It's a 70th anniversary Britain's tractor. It's very nice pictures, and then also there's a kind of a history because of its, I think it's 70 years of Valtra. It's showing from the very start back in 1951 right up to 2020 and the different technologies, and you can see how they went from Valmet, BM Volvo right up to being Valtra. And yeah, very nice, and very nice box it comes in, and nice colour. It's a red tractor with black wheels, so looking forward to getting it out of the box and seeing what she's like. So with the Valtra out of the box, and so as you can see, she's looking very nice. Complete with front A-frame. Haven't seen this in a long time. On this are set up with the quick A-frame, or to try so you can put on front linkage parts. A lot of tractors I've got usually just have weights or something. They don't actually have that feature, so that's something nice. I do like the front mud guards. They're very substantial, and they're not overly sticking out, and the fact that there's extra mud guard extensions on the side for obviously the nice wide wheels on the back. Wheels aren't overly thick, I will say. Then you have your Britain's hitch. You have full beacons, which I really am impressed with, and the lights pretty good. You have your exhaust, the whole lot. Bonnet decals. Bonnet looks actually pretty decent now, in fairness. I'm not sure if I could tell if it's steel or not, but they've done a lovely texture and job on the mesh. Now, the only thing that I've really noticed with this is the steering is nearly non-existent on the front. When do I... Oh, well, it's actually not bad. That was just because it was a bit stiff. It's brand new. Oh, that's actually a nice improvement. It's not bad, in all things considered. Yeah, no, I do like the way that it has black wheels. It's probably one of the only tractors that has that. Black centers. And then I'll give you a close-up more of the cab. You can see there, I'm actually using the camera kind of seeing, so I'm seeing it at the same time as you. Oh, you can see there's the dials on the dash. You have your shuttle on the side for your forward, neutral and reverse. And you also have your console command controls. You also have your passenger seat all in view, and then the lovely 70 years of Valtra tractors, or Valmet and Volvo. They all it's all part of their history. Something nice that they did come out with this special edition model to kind of represent their heritage of the past companies. And I do like the fact it has twin beacons. That's something that I haven't seen in a while. I know that the 5612 Massey Ferguson has them as well, but not many of my tractors would have full beacons, so that's nice. It is nice. At the start, now in fairness, when I took it out of the box, I thought the steering was non-existent, but as you can see here now, is as good as you'll get it, in fairness to these bigger tractors, and the fact that there is a linkage on the front. So we'll just turn it on its back. There's not much detail underneath here, which is fair enough. You have your front an axle anyway, independent pivot on the axle as well, so that's something nice. And you definitely know what it is, that's for sure. It's a Valtra TZ54. Very nice tractor. So yeah, that is the Valtra. Now onto the John Deere. So to start with the box, 5240. You have a picture of the tractor on the right hand side of the box, and then on the back a lovely American, I think American spec one, if I'm honest. They would have been very much popular in America, the fact of being two-wheel drive. And I know that they were the first of the SQ cabs because of the green being painted on the cabs just underneath the doors. That was a feature put on the first of the John Deeres. Then later, the whole cab was painted in black, and that's of the later versions. So this would have been one of the earlier ones with that cab fitted. So now, without further ado, let's get it out of the box. So I had a look around, and very, very nice little model tractor, 4240. If you like your John Deeres, you like this tractor. I'm pretty sure. I know it's two-wheel drive. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like a good two-wheel drive tractor. You can see a lot more of the front end. And then the 6-cylinder two-wheel drives always do look very impressive. I know if you ever went into a wet spot, you do only have two-wheel drive, so you don't have the joys of four-wheel drive. But it is lacking a bit of a step for here. But don't worry, we're not going to be hopping in to take it for a spin, so we don't really have to worry about that side of things. It would have been nice to have a step there. And then obviously a bit more detail in the cab. But the cab isn't actually bad now, in fairness. I'll show you it. It's what the John Deere SQ cabs do look like, with your brown seat and side rests, arm rests. And then you also have your front dash. There isn't much detail in terms of that. Just even lacks the John Deere crest, which is a shame, but could be worse. Like, you know, you still have your John Deere, you know what it is, it's a 4240. Has it on the front, which is important, and you have plenty of engine detail, so it'd look good, say, on the likes of a sprayer or any sort of farm layout. It would look at home on a European one, or even American one especially, but it wouldn't look out of place. A few modifications here and there, but I do like the air intake and the exhaust. The exhaust I really do like. That's something I said it lacked on another tractor I'm just going to show you now, but it was another John Deere. So what more to complement this one than bring the previous John Deere I bought over a year ago. This is a 4450. 4-wheel drive, so she's considerably bigger than the 4240. And then obviously of the later versions, so the Q cab has your full blacked out paneling, as with this one it has the green going right up from the cab up to the in level with the bonnet and the mudguards. So this tractor has a few pros and cons. More so pros, detail in the cab is a lot better, as you can see, and you can have your crest, you have your gear shifters. A lot more detail has went into this cab. It even has back lights on the rear plough lamps and stuff like that. Even has rear view mirrors, and it has, but it doesn't have a rain cap. And what this has is a rain cap, but it has very little detail in terms of side lights or plough lamps or anything like that. So it lacks a little bit on that side. And also on this one has red for the diesel tank. I'm pretty sure that is, yeah. And this one isn't coloured whatsoever, it's just painted green. But they do definitely complement each other. Two very, very similar tractors of similar ages. One slightly bigger than the other, and obviously they've a lot of changes, but they do complement each other for sure. I'm very, very happy with that purchase. And then obviously we'll bring in the Valtra, which is obviously a much more modern tractor. Something I don't really have a counterpart to show. I know of a Massey from a few years ago, but I think everyone and his mother has one of them, so that's fine. But yeah, the Valtra inside, oh, even has it on the seat. Valtra 70 years. Then you obviously have your control panel, your dash. You've all even your floor has mats and detail with that as well. You've rear view mirrors, you've lights in the back, detail extra extensions on the mudguards, front mudguards. You have a front linkage to work with as well as a back, and you have steps. So the Valtra is a 10 out of 10 for me. Very, very nice model, and it looks really, really well. I'm very happy with it. And I love the metallic paint as well. The paint's actually metallic. I'm trying to get the camera to pick that up. It's lovely. Very, very nice. Something very, very special I'm very happy with. And I am pretty happy with the 4240. I'm not too particular with it, if I'm honest. it's obviously lacking a few little bits and pieces. These two John Deeres are the kind of things that one is missing, the other one has. In terms of either its detail on the exhaust, painting on the bonnet, the lights in the back of the cab on this one. This one actually has weights and this one doesn't. This is something I would have liked on this, and also would have liked mud guards on the front wheels, but it does have a toolbox. So there's a few different things that both have. So fair enough to Britons. Yeah, no, delighted. So yeah, guys, hope you liked this review. Any questions, leave them in the comments. And sure, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, hope to see you soon in the next one. Right, bye for now.